Welcome to another edition of From the Pit, where we bring you everything from carnival sludge to power violence infused square dancing. I'm Frank.
Ron.
Mike.
We're here to...
And Phil, wait, hold on.
Oh,
give Phil a minute to introduce himself.
There is good old Phil.
Wait, what was that, Phil? Yeah, you jerk. Let me see his lines out.
We're here to talk a bit more about some extreme metal and the likes of that. Shed some light on a little bit of the underground. As always, I'm going to start off with some brutal news. Now, I think it was actually last week we were talking about Neil Peart was kind of sounded like you're saying he was going to be retiring. In a recent thing, Geddy Lee was like, "Oh no, he's not."
Yeah,
he just said that he's not touring. We're still going to record. Which version is true? I'm not too sure. I don't know if Geddy Lee's maybe just wants his Neil Peart always.
His little Neil Peart. But honestly, I don't think that... I feel like Neil Peart's been playing music too long to just stop. I'm pretty sure he's going to be playing music in some capacity and playing in the band that you've been playing in the last 30 years is going to make sense.
I mean, he has chronic tendonitis, so...
I understand that, but I mean...
That's probably very painful.
I'm sure. But I mean, laying down a little jam session with your buddy...
That's true.
...is probably different. Either way, it's still cool. It's... He's down but not out, you know. He's just not touring. So, I mean, if you want to see Neil Peart play drums in the near future, you probably better become really good friends with Neil Peart or Geddy Lee. Nothing wrong with that.
Guess what? We're going to be talking about your favorite boy.
Randy?
Or Randy or Trump.
Oh.
Yeah, both. But Randy Blythe of Lamb of God is also on the wagon of fuck Donald Trump.
As you should be.
Right.
I don't think anybody watching this show is going to say, "Oh, yeah, what about Donald Trump?" I'd be real fucking surprised. And you can go ahead and unsubscribe right now.
We're not a political show, but I would love to get into some shit with some Trump jerk off.
You don't. You really don't.
I don't.
Like
but
talking to him.
much like Corey Taylor of Slipknot, I believe there's another person. All of them are pretty much saying that if Trump gets elected, they're out. Whether this is true or not, I don't know. Artists have said similar things before. Dave Mustaine said if Obama got reelected, he was moving out of the country. And last time I checked, he's still in the good old US of A.
But to be fair, I mean, if money was no object, I'm sure they would have fucked off, and I'm sure we would too. But
yeah,
the fact that people are publicly...
don't know if... Is money really an option at that point for them? I mean,
yeah, because you also, like...
It's also harder said than done to just get up and uproot.
That's true.
Like...
If you're making money here, why go anywhere else?
It sucks that people have that sentiment towards the country.
It is, yes. I believe that is it's a whole discussion.
Yeah.
We should not get into.
Totally.
Can of worms.
Totally.
Yeah. So, trolling through, found another collaboration band.
Yeah. Who else? Who was in here?
This is
the drummer. Drummer was in a billion bands.
Oh, Nick Barker.
Yeah.
Nicholas Barker. He's been in Dimmu Borgir, Cradle of Filth,
Testament.
Yeah. Also has members of Carcass.
Testament and Benediction.
Also has members of Carcass. I think the vocalist from Devoid.
Black Star.
Yeah. Also, I believe someone from Crushed Death Experiment, Ornament. The band's called Monstrance. And I checked out their video. I believe it's Karma After the Storm. Yes. And from what I gathered, it's heavy metal. Mm-hmm. Like, down-tuned heavy metal with an occasional melodic part. It's nothing like, oh my god, but pretty cool. I kind of want to hear, I definitely am interested to hear more of it.
Mm-hmm.
What have we got now? Oh no. I messed up.
Oh, download an album. Oh, is it Author and Punisher?
No. It's actually that whole label.
The whole label has.
Seventh Rule.
I'm gonna go with the whole label has collectively lost their beloved pet.
Mm-hmm.
So in honor of the memory of the animal, they've decided to for the month. I'm not sure if that's the rest of December or all of January or starting mid-month to mid-month, but any amount paid toward them, for their records, like for example, Author and Punisher's on that label. It's a house favorite.
Yes.
All that money is going to get donated to animal welfare.
Oregon. Yep.
Oregon Animal Welfare.
Yeah.
Sorry.
The Oregon Humane Society.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's a really sweet thing.
It's really sweet. Something to come trying to make
Light of a bad thing.
Exactly.
Light of loss.
I mean, I'm sure we've all lost a pet. It's lame feeling.
Sure. Yeah.
Also, you'll get music and be putting money towards a good cause.
Exactly.
Yeah, so absolutely. Go check out Seventh Rule Recording. By all means, we couldn't recommend Author and Punisher more. Do it.
Now. So, Abbott. Also someone that I'm looking forward to the concert coming up.
Mm-hmm.
Them and
Skeleton Witch. So what's that, like April or May?
April.
Yeah.
But drummer's leaving the band. Kevin Foley. Nothing, no fights or anything like that. Just wants to do some other stuff. Kind of work on other projects. Just in case you can never really be angry at someone for that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, no.
Just a little weird because this seems almost like a fresh band
Yeah.
to already kind of like,
I mean, a lot of the times I've had that sentiment where it's kind of like, why'd you leave? Like, but shit happens. Life happens. Who knows what that guy's going through?
From the sounds of it, it's almost more of he just wants to work on newer projects. He has other projects. Like, the guy, he's at least filled in for every other band under the sun. So, I mean, he's
tired of trying to reinvent the wheel.
Exactly. So, I mean, try and make another wheel. Make a whole new wheel.
Mm-hmm.
ooh, hold on. I think I,
Smell something burning?
yeah, ooh, Jesus. Something must be hot off the press.
Well, I'm excited to announce that Employed to Serve and A Ghost Chorus is going to release a two-song... Oh, it has released a two-song split. It's ridiculous. Like, Employed to Serve never lets me down.
Every time you have them on, I'm pretty happy.
It's unreal. And it's like your chaotic hardcore type. We've reviewed them on the show before. Now, Ghost Chorus, that's a little bit different. It was funny because Phil sent me the link, and he's not the biggest fan of Every Time I Die. And I listened to A Ghost Chorus, and I swear it's like it reminds me of Keith Buckley's voice. And he was telling me how he wasn't a huge fan of that half of the EP.
Mm-hmm.
So it's ironic. Maybe it's because of that, maybe not. We'll have to ask him when he's not feeling so quiet.
Phil, you can speak up. It's okay.
But absolutely go pick up that EP. Fucking Employed to Serve. Ridiculous.
That's it. Oh. Brain Famine is...
Brain Famine.
Are you going to talk about the whole thing now?
I'm not going to talk about the whole thing right now because I'm going to save the juicy bits for later. But Brain Famine released an album, Exploding Paranoid Universe, and it's sick. You should check it out. That's all I'm saying for now.
Ashen Horde, 9 Plagues is out. As we're recording right now, it came out. So by the time you're seeing this, it came out a few days ago. What are you doing?
They probably already got it.
Clearly.
Yeah.
So something that I was meaning to get you to check out even before we started recording, Batushka Litoygia.
Sounds Jewish.
December 4th, that album was dropped. It's some really interesting black metal in the sense that the rhythm section is accompanied by like Gregorian chants.
Oh.
So it's different.
Gregorian chants of the
What's
shit.
it? Country of origin?
I don't know. It was up on the toilet. I don't think they told me. And if they did, I fucking forgot. So
We're people.
yeah, you know, it was really cool. It was really different, and it was very blackened.
Ooh.
Like,
Am I going to get a chub?
I think so. I think you'll really dig it.
All right. Is this Ignite has a new album coming out January 8th?
New song is streaming.
Oh, was that A War Against You, or was that the?
Nah, that's the name of the album.
Alright.
Yeah, you know, links in the description and all.
Yeah.
I found that straight off of igniteband.com. They're official.
Put them links in, Tom.
What up, Tom?
All right. I do believe it is time for a discussion.
What's that, Phil? We should cut to a clip.
I mean, I could figure it out.
All right. I don't know what he's talking about.
He's drunk.
So, in the spirit of the holidays and obviously finals and levity and responsibilities, we decided to go with a lighter topic this week. We're going to discuss, you know, if you've got the metalhead in your family or significant other, some ideas to get them for Christmas.
Can I start this one off?
Sure.
Because
Go for it, by all
as
means.
soon as you said this, one thing, technically two things, came to mind. What would be the sweetest thing to get? A Warhammer.
Oh my fucking
B,
god.
a battle axe. Or C, like a Viking sword?
Stallion.
This is provided that we're talking about like a Viking, like a folk metal fan.
I would love a Warhammer or a battle axe. I'm just saying, how much more metal do you get than that? Feel the steel, baby.
He said feel the steel, baby.
So, with the battle axe that you may or may not get your significant other, make sure you get some sturdy fixtures.
Yeah.
Because we've had a friend who liked to display battle axes around his house. And as he was doing laundry one day, he knocked into it, and the battle axe fell into his head. And then Ryan got stitches.
You need to stop.
Oh, absolutely.
You need
So wait, it
to
didn't even hit him
stop.
flat side. It hit him.
The pointy end, the little tiny little point, the pick on the axe, fell into his brain.
His cranium.
His cranium. So be careful when you play with your big sharp objects. But that is a
Alright.
great idea.
Do not handle them
I was
unless you've
thinking-
had copious amounts of mead.
I mean, obviously this depends on everyone's budget, but most people could get down driving a hearse.
Oh. I would love an old school.
That'd be
hearse.
cool. That'd be really cool.
It's very metal.
Very metal.
Throw some white wall tires on there.
You know?
Be fucking classy too.
Now,
See-
well, I don't know. I believe you black primer that bitch, and you do red and white pinstriping. Rat the fuck out of it.
All right.
Yeah.
So I was thinking maybe a little bit more budget, a little bit more humble. So I figure the best thing, and even taking a little bit out of Mel's page from earlier. So what you do is you find the metalhead in question, you find their Facebook or social media of some sort, and then you pick out a band that they listen to at random on there, right? Try and go for one that has like a lot of like that's the most hard to
Indecipherable.
yeah, the most hardest to pronounce, right? You find that band, find some of their merch, get them a t-shirt, right? So you get the t-shirt, and then inside the t-shirt you might even get like put an album or something like that. It could be from that same band, it could be another band, you know. You put the album in there, and then next to it you have your comb, your hairbrush, your body spray, and your whole accoutrement of hygiene products.
Subtle encouragement.
Subtle encouragement, and then you wrap it all up in a nice, neat little arrangement. So at first glance, it's like sweet t-shirt, and then later on, when they get to open the rest of it, they realize,
studs and leather polish.
And then you take the Warhammer and you smash the deodorant.
So I'm sure we all know that at least one kind of smelly metalhead who doesn't really know much about hair, and he's kind of have that grease thing going on.
A record player.
Hipster motherfucker.
No, it's good.
A lot of people out there have gotten fucking vinyl collections, and they don't know why. So
Get 'em a
let them know
guitar.
why.
Because no, vinyl sounds good.
It's just, yeah.
It's warm. Like it's.
You're getting the vinyl collection anyway. You might as well listen,
as well listen
to
to
it.
it.
Yeah. Shit.
I like
Buy them a
decoration.
subscription on Spotify Premium. And so you can listen to those
I
metal
don't-
tracks wherever.
I don't believe in Spotify.
Yeah,
I'm
no.
sorry.
Phil, what do you want?
He's.
That's dirty.
I think he's saying that another good idea is for anybody in your family that is suspectedly a metalhead, you can just casually go and buy them the Mirker album, the deluxe box set.
Mm-hmm.
I can't hype that album enough.
To be fair, I'm sure this was with most metal. Booze.
Booze. Oh, absolutely. If you don't care about
We have
your
a
metalhead
whole
friend,
show
just get them
about
some.
that, and you can get the perfect booze and album pairing right
You
there.
can rip the
you know.
label off. It doesn't even really matter.
X,
this-
X, X. Oh shit, 3X. Fuck. Fucked up
I'm
tonight.
gonna listen to some Motley Crue and get
Yeah.
reckless.
Oh. So yeah.
So Ron, where are we going?
That was quick.
Where?
Are we done already?
I think so. That's.
Uh,
Or do you got more ideas?
I mean, we're jamming through this pretty quick.
All right.
I think we
all
can
right.
drag it out a little bit more. Beat the horse dead.
Right.
Oh yeah,
Beat this horse.
a dead horse.
A dead horse. A live horse that can
Be dead later.
spew lightning from its anus.
Wait. A lightning horse that is fueled by pride.
Something more realistically,
Yeah.
horse clad in armor.
There you
A
go.
horse armor, not the horse.
Yeah.
That was at the
Yeah.
art museum today.
yeah.
Horse armor. Like it was this like all like there's like French ones which are just like a little bit for that, and then there's German ones which are like full on like a war horse.
God.
There's nothing more terrifying than you pimping out your horse.
Yeah.
Come and take butts.
You know. Like. But
The
you know,
cavalry is
you know,
here.
at least one metalhead's gonna end up just taking that horse armor, trying to wear it themselves to a show, and just be a guy in horse armor in the pit, because that happens.
World War II and Vietnam in HD. Most metalheads enjoy history. Those are worth.
Have you watched that?
Band of
Yeah,
Brothers.
of course I
Yes.
have.
Get them the entire Band of Brothers box set.
Eh,
Really? You like Band of Brothers? Yeah, we're
I mean,
getting
it's
off.
fine, but for a general blanket metalhead thing,
Yeah.
like
I think
Have
I
you
like
watched-
there's a certain brutality.
Have you watched World War II in HD?
Have you watched Band of Brothers?
No,
Yeah.
no. World War II HD is real.
Oh.
Strict difference.
No, this is actual footage.
Oh shit.
Yes.
Brutal.
You have no idea.
It's brutal, man.
You got to pound a lot of beer back to watch that.
Shit. Got ran over by a tank.
No, more like a cliff in Japan, and people, because of propaganda, spill forth about Americans. They are taking their children and throwing them off because they don't want them to get captured by us.
You need to stop.
It's
You need
Terrible.
to stop.
so much for the levity of
Yeah. This shit just got real dark.
oof.
I like it.
Well,
Yeah. No, I would say that's
Huh?
pretty much time.
Get him another.
oh yeah, a guitar, bass, whatever. Didgeridoo.
No.
Didgeridoos are fun.
They're not metal.
I don't care.
I would never listen to. I can't imagine myself listening
I could
to didgeridoo
see.
metal.
I could see setting up a microphone with like a pedal and an amplifier and making a feedback didgeridoo. That would be kind of noisy.
Well, I
I
believe
like
there's
metal.
somewhere we need to go.
Hold on. No, hold on. I like metal.
They keep
I
trying
have
to
a
take control of the
didgeridoo.
car. I'm not done yet.
Yeah.
It's Christmas.
Good.
Build them a snowman, melt that motherfucker.
like bottom first,
Yeah.
so you can see the sadness.
Videotape it. Yeah, exactly. And then you can like stop the video and put a sad face once you realize.
No,
what's
no, no.
happening and
Straight
then
up
keep-
build the snowman on top of like a pyre of like twigs, like an effigy, like sacrifice a snowman.
Frosty, you punk bitch.
You a punk ass bitch, Frosty.
If you get a rum cake, you can get it thrown on.
Well, that's,
Rum ham.
anything including liquor, liquor infused food, liquor dispensing devices.
yeah.
Like the little hat, like that would suffice.
If you had a Warhammer that had a hollow
Oh my fucking god.
staff that you could then go and then chug liquor from it, I'd be down with that.
I bet you.
Someone
would.
make me one of those, please.
I don't think we have fans like that yet.
I know.
All right, I'm content now.
So where are we going?
Going into the pit.
Right in.
Head first
No foreplay.
This is a segment, we go delving into Bandcamp and all those different areas. Find music for you to listen to.
Shoveling through all of the infinite
Garbage.
music.
Infinite
Garbage, you could say it. There's lots.
There's so many bands that sound exactly the same now that I confuse with real bands because they have a cool name. But anyway, this week I picked a really cool band. I found them actually on Toilet
Wait,
of Hell.
hold on. I think Phil is trying to comment.
Sorry, Phil. You want to cut to another clip?
I think he wants to talk shit at you.
I'll fuck you up, Phil. You don't understand.
Got him.
So, this week I did Brain Famine. And I listened to their album, what was it, Exploding Paranoid Universe. Or Paranoid Exploding Universe. Something like that. It's just awesome.
Paranoid Universe would be the
It's I'm bad at putting in the box death metal, I want to say. Like,
mostly.
Ah,
They have a lot of different elements,
yes.
but yeah. Death metal generally
No
is like,
shortage of creepy like vocal clips of
Yes.
real people probably getting killed.
and I kind of, I was kind of like the ambient audio clip thing being used.
Not
And
gonna
they
lie, I'm getting to be about 30 years
Yeah.
old and I listened to metal for a long time, but those clips still hit me in a weird way because it's like this shit's fucking real.
But yeah, no, they're a really tasteful band who knows how to put on a really kick-ass, like 20-minute, half-hour.
Well, we listened to about 20 minutes, a half hour, but it was all the way like maybe a quarter through.
Mm.
So I'd say about a solid half hour CD.
Yeah. And it's just it's rock solid. If you have nothing to find for your metalhead in your life, pick them up this album. It's really good. They're called Brain Famine and they kick ass.
All right. This week, I actually picked a band, not necessarily that I found on Bandcamp, but I actually saw it last year's South Jersey Metal Fest. They're called Buckshot Facelift. Heard the name and I was like, that's fucking awesome. So, upon giving them a listen to, it's kind of weird. They kind of are, they're a little grindy, but not all the time at that blazing fast speed. But has the, I guess, abrasive nature of it.
Abrasive is a good word. That
Like-
high pitched screechy thing, I don't not.
I like it.
But I mean, otherwise, no, yeah, it's pretty grindy.
It's good. There's certain moments where they just slow it down to that crushing point, speed it back up, and throw it. It varies from song to song. And the album I have, Living Ghost of the North Shore, if you have the chance, pick it up. It is amazing. I throw it down in my car a lot, and it's good. I look forward to hopefully seeing them again if they come around. Buckshot Facelift. Enjoy.
This week, I had a hard time deciding who I was gonna talk about.
Oh, gee, Willikers.
Yeah, I mean, I wanted to talk about Wildharte, but even up to the last few minutes before we started recording, I just can't find enough about what they're doing right now to confirm that they're fucking even still a band.
Yeah.
Facebook messages not as as late as I don't know, like April, and it's like, okay, so maybe they're touring. Metal Injection said that they had started working on an album last year, like beginning of this year, and the year's almost over. So last minute decided, fuck it, I'm gonna go with another solid choice, Black Tongue. We were checking that out before we came over today, and I heard of them from that
I forget, I don't know.
comedic kid. Do you know the name of that kid with the glasses who's like, what's this thing? What's this thing? Talking about Jen always making
Stevie T.
Stevie
Yep.
T. You want to check him out? He's pretty funny.
Yeah.
You'll find yourself laughing and despite yourself. But so he made a top 10 heaviest bands list, and you know what? Black Tongue is fucking heavy.
That crushing.
Oh my goodness!
Bone crushing.
Like the tension. It's like so they describe themselves as down tempo, death metal, deathcore type, more or less. So for you Acacia Strain fans or Suicide Silence or deathcore, Rose Funeral.
Yeah.
Can't remember the last one. Fuck whatever. Deathcore. Bree Bree.
Bree.
Job for a cowboy. This shit fucking rules. It gave me hope that there's still something left in this genre that would attract me to it.
Well, because they focus on that bone
Almost
crushing.
sludgy, almost, but not quite. Still,
Instead of speeding, having those fast jarbled like sections that sound
Real
bad,
slow.
they go for the slow because
and then
it
they
sounds
just
good that
slow
way.
it down more for the breakdowns, and it just gets me all riled.
And if you got now, imagine if for the metalhead you got a Warhammer and you were listening to this,
God.
and right as it starts to get real slow, just
We were talking like, what if this was, what if I was allowed to play the music at Hallmark? And there was, a bunch of old ladies swarming around the counter, just opening the pit up.
oh yeah, this woman, she takes the card, and she throws it down. She takes her walker, and then she just throws it into the window. Another woman who's on a morphine drip because she's ready to go.
Ready to go.
She just
I'll tell you, I've never had that.
keeps pushing the button because she's ready to fucking go.
Oh my god.
Witness her.
Attention
She
shoppers,
takes her-
Wall of Death on aisle 3.
She takes her oxygen tank and she hurls it into the woman that just threw the walker into the glass window.
Painting you the full picture.
It is all hell breaking loose, and it is beautiful and marvelous.
From the lyrics to the instrumentation, it is a nihilistic sludge death fest. It's quite enjoyable. Now, the only thing is, the album Falsifier came out 2 years ago, and they've put out 2 singles since then. So, again, I don't know what the fuck's going on with these guys, or Vildharta, whatever. Hope you guys are still making music. If you haven't heard of it yet, go check it the fuck out. Especially if you haven't heard Vildharta, because Thal became... the moniker Thal became borderline fucking viral like last year. So make yourselves familiar with Black Tongues, Vildharta. Sorry, I know I got 2 bands. You guys don't normally do that, but I did it. So
Boom. So yeah, you gotta
And this week, Phil listened to the Butcher Babies.
the Butcher Babies and
he said he's a born again Butcher Baby fan. Oh, that's not right.
got a shoe to prove it.
Jesus.
Another clip, Phil? We're running out of clips, man. We're not made of clips. They're not free.
I don't know. I'd beg to differ. We could do a lot with that little bit we had.
All right, hold on. It's time for that next segment. Fucking tours.
So I don't know if this needs to be said to you guys, but if you motherfuckers don't know, apparently December 18th is the motherfucking day to do something.
It's bullshit. There's so much that I want to do.
Shai Hulud, All Out War at one place. Fucking Burlesque, another place. Fucking War for Warmth, another place.
Yeah.
Ty's got a thing going on Friday night now too.
Our reggae buddy
Yep.
doing some shit too. Like,
Go to shows. So
Yeah.
go to
Um,
something.
So okay,
I'm
there's
stuck at goddamn Hallmark.
Please.
Please.
There's War for Warmth, which is at Harper's, right?
Yeah, it's gonna be at Harper's. They always throw good shows.
Yeah.
The band's doing a clothing drive. So is Shai Hulud.
They're doing. Is there a Toys for Tots or is it a?
A lot of people are doing drives. So go see
It's
a
a
show
drive
and donate some
for the
shit.
show. If for whatever reason you're not feeling charitable and kind of feeling selfish, I believe it's at the Trocadero on that same night. They're doing a burlesque show, and I don't know if you've ever been to one of those. They're pretty fucking cool.
Yeah.
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 Now, elsewhere this month at the Electric Factory, December 28th, motherfucking Clutch.
Motherfucking Clutch.
Yeah. Keeping rock and roll alive. Keeping heavy metal alive.
Yeah. Was it? We were mentioned earlier in April on the Union Transfer is Abbott, Skeleton Witch.
Mm-hmm.
Who else is on that lineup?
Jesus Christ himself.
Ignore me.
Oh, I thought you were checking out who else is on that list, but you can find it yourselves. God damn
What's
it!
that?
The Union Transfer Show.
Oh.
Abbott, Skeleton Witch.
Fuck, that's 4 months away. We'll get that shit
Yeah.
to you guys. Just keep tuning in.
Also, now at the beginning of the year, January 8th, in, where is this? Freddy's Tavern and Grill in Bristol, PA. We got a nice show going. We got Burned in Effigy. Got Hash Grinder. Orcus. Is that Power Tongue? Motherfucking Jettison Gray Matter. Yeah.
Local legends.
Yes. If you haven't heard of them, definitely check them out. Awesome tech metal band.
Yeah. And they've got some history at this point. I know they've been around for
It's
more than 5 years.
ooh, yeah. But it should be a good one. What?
Nine might be right. 10 might be right too. I know I was working at Panera when they were still like in stride, and it was a while ago.
I do believe. that-
Hey, yeah. Again, this is kind of a short episode. We'll be back next week. Normal runtime with Phil.
Well, he's here.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Don't.
Stop pretending like Phil's
No.
not there. It's really rude.
It's
man.
okay, Phil. He didn't mean it.
Just grab the shaft.
Yeah,
For
get-
those of
get
you
down,
don't,
Tiger.
for those of you who don't know, Phil suffers from a rare disease called chronic bronchitis.
No need to have concern. Any concern you have, just sweep it right under the rug. I do believe.
That's all we got.
That'll do it. Have a happy holidays if we
Happy holidays, and as
don't see
always,
you guys.
good night, ladies.